Data breaches have been all over the news, and while we can't prevent these attacks from happening, there are some steps you can take to better protect your information, especially during tax season. Eric Bierendorf from Evernet is here to tell us more about this, and I think it's so scary enough right now with data breaches. You hear about them all the time, but I think during tax time especially, people are filing stuff online. People are particularly more freaked out now than normal, I would say.
Absolutely, absolutely. A time when you're submitting your taxes online, exposure can be pretty significant.
So what do people do? Your company, Evernet, you're sort of like an IT
Yeah, we're an outsourced IT company for businesses throughout Connecticut, lower New England.
And what do people do? I mean, I think first of all, we are transmitting such sensitive information over the web. So what, first of all, is the thing that clues us to that we're into a portal that's legitimate? Oh,
good question. So it's kind of technical, but when you're using a web browser, if you look at the top left corner, a lot of times you'll see the HTTP. If it doesn't have an S, that S means secure. And in recent years, browsers have helped us by making the whole browser bar green. So if it's red, if anything is red.
So the green means that this is a safe site to go on?
A lot of times. In the past, it has been exploited, but in general, that is a helping cue.
And also, I think it bears repeating is that, you have to enter passwords, and everybody says you need to have a different username and password for every single thing, because if hackers figure out one, they try it in another. But how do people kind of keep it all together if you're going to have so many different?
Well, let's not minimize how important that is first, okay? The TurboTax hack was because users were using the same password for every one of their online services. So if one service gets hacked and those passwords get downloaded by the hackers, they automate testing those against every other service. So that's how
it's so scary.
Absolutely. So it's very important. If not, the biggest takeaway today for your viewers is using a unique password for every service. I cannot stress that enough.
And do you have tips as to how people kind of keep it all straight? Because if you think you have your banking, your credit card, let's say you order your prescriptions online, or all these things, how do you keep it all straight in your head?
Definitely not with Post-it notes on your monitor.
And maybe not on your phone. Do you keep it in your phone?
So a little pro tip I tell my people, my clients and friends and colleagues, if you open your contacts, you can create a contact card for every service on your contacts. Those contacts follow you across your computer, your devices, and in the notes section, you can put your username and password there.
But just put it sort of fake, like don't put capital one, just put, Aunt Susie,
exactly.
And then that's capital one.
Right, so that's one way, and that's very low tech, and maybe, there's some limitations with that. A password manager is an application that you can use and install on all your devices that will help you. It is still, password managers are still a single point of failure, but it's still it's still a way to move you forward with that.
Well, these are great tips. We have your information up on the screen, and Mike Cameron is going to tell us about our gorgeous spring weather. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.